Hello everyone and welcome to Vlogmas Day 15. Good morning. Let's start the day with my bag of the day, which is this Coach academic pouch or something similar from the Coach Outlet Basquiat collection. It has little Basquiat sketches all over it. It came with a wristlet strap only, but I've paired it with this Coach leather and chain with a gunmetal hardware crossbody strap from the Coach website. I've shown you this before, how I just attach it to the D-ring over there where the wristlet strap goes, and then to this D-ring that I don't know why it's there, but I think that works great. And I like it with this simple outfit because this has all the detail. Hello, Roxy. Why are you crawling? You're crawling. Good morning, Roxy. How are you? Why are you doing a crawl? You're very silly. Very silly little cookie tester. Ooh, the eyes got big. And there's Baron, patiently waiting for his advent calendar. What a good boy. Okay, I have a bit of a handbag dilemma, and by the time you see this, I'll probably have made a decision already, but I'm going to ask your opinion anyway. I'm trying to decide between two bags from the Coach website. They've had this color out called Buttercup that I really like. I've seen it in person, so I know I like it. However, I'm trying to figure out which bag to get. My two options are the Swinger and the 20 centimeter. It's a very cute bag. I've always liked the Swinger. However, it's also a very small bag. And when I've seen those in person, I have found them very small. And I found the opening small, and I've also found them stiff. So I'm deterred because of that. But I still think they're really cute. My second option is the Coach Pillow Tabby 18. Also very cute. I've only seen one of these bags in person, and I didn't touch it. It was behind a glass case at Macy's. I've seen several videos on them, and here's what deters me. They're also very small. I think my biggest concern is that they're so trendy. Then there's an issue with, like, right here and right here where the flap connects to the bag. People have said that the leather will rip if you pull the flap back a reasonable amount to get your stuff inside. And then also it seems like maybe some of the inside space is taken up with some of the puffy pillow part, which leaves you with even less space inside the bag. But I really like the overall look of the Pillow Tabby. I like the big C on the front. I like that it's a flap bag. I like flap bags. I like that you have two strap options with the short one and with a crossbody strap. There's the longer strap there. I also like that this has the pewter hardware. Maybe that would hold a little bit more than the 20, but I'm not sure. And the other consideration there is that the Swinger just went on sale half price for $150. Whereas the Pillow Tabby is $400. I think that's a reasonable price for it. I'd be willing to pay that for it. I just don't know which bag I want. Even if they were the same price, I don't know which one I would pick. And I'm tempted to order both of them so I can see them both in person, put my stuff in them, and see what I think. I don't know. What's your opinion? Thank you for your assistance with that. It is now Advent calendar time. Let's do the kindness calendar again first today. Ooh, 15 has a black nurse cat. Baron. Roxy, are you ready for story time? In 2014, a small black cat was dropped off at an animal shelter in, I don't know how to pronounce that, Poland. The cat, later named Radamines, was in a terrible state, and his owners had opted to put him down. Aw. However, the veterinarian couldn't bear to put him to sleep and decided to try to nurse him back to health. I keep wanting to say Ramadeus, but it's Radamines? I don't know. Slowly recovered, he started to pay it forward by curling up to and licking other sick animals, and now he works full-time at the shelter as a cat nurse. I've heard of stories like that. Very sweet. Mission 29. Oh, this is for you guys. If you have a pet, give them their favorite treat, play with them more than usual, and really spoil them with attention for a full day. No pet, the birds outside your house look hungry. I don't know, I think these dogs might be spoiled enough. Mission 30, do you know of an employee at one of your local businesses who's really good at their job? Send an email to their boss and let them know they have a great employee. That would be an awesome thing to do.
I tried another one of these Scotch whiskeys last night, and I'm just gonna call it, I don't like Scotch. I gave it a proper chance. It's not for me. And as I've said before, I'm more and more disappointed with this advent calendar. It really should have been disclosed that it was mostly Scotch and not more of a variety of whiskeys. It's not right, especially for that price. All right, this one I'm excited about. Fig cardamom spread. I love figs. I love cardamom. I've never had them together, but I'm really looking forward to tasting this one. I got this off Amazon, I'll link it for you. I got this to be my daily planner for next year, and let me show you my current one, which is from Hermes. This was 115 or 25 or so, and I considered getting the 2022 one from Hermes, and I may regret not getting it. I love the layout on this. Let me show you a blank page. It's vertical, a week on 2 pages, and I just put to-do lists for each day for work, and it has been absolutely perfect. I needed another A5 size one. This is A5. Problem with this is that I couldn't find one that was a vertical layout. It's all horizontal. So I don't know if that's going to work as well for me, but it does have tabs, which the Hermes didn't have. I had to add my own monthly tabs in there. And it has dogs on the cover, which, hello. But it's a really good looking planner. It was only $10 or $12. It has the monthly things. The Hermes doesn't have that. So I don't know how the horizontal is going to work out for me, but we are going to find out. And I'm glad I got that because I just got some dates for school stuff for next year that I need to write down. Roxy, you've arrived just in time for advent calendars. Are you ready for your cookies? You ready? You're both ready? Oh, and they're very official. Cookie tester. They both have their bandanas on. Roxy, Baron, we're looking for 15. Wow, you're serious looking. I don't think there was anything in that one. You already got that. Find 15. It's right there. It's right under your nose, darling. Oh my gosh. She almost ate both of them. Wow. That was rude, Roxy. Now these little things right there smell very strongly of bacon. So she's very intent on having them. We'll wait for poor Baron to finish his cookie that has Roxy slobber on it. Rude. Okay, cookie testers, your work here is done. Hello, Baron. So cute over there. Okay, I just had that fig and cardamom jam. Hold on. Hello, Roxy. There's none left for you, dear. What I deal with. So I just had the fig and cardamom jam on the English muffin. And something I've noticed about these jams, if it's like fig and cardamom or strawberry lavender, you taste the fruit on the front. Like I taste the fig, I taste the strawberry, but I don't taste the coriander, coriander, cardamom. I don't taste the lavender. Whatever that second note is, I haven't been tasting those. So that's something to note about these jams. Now it's time to visit Vlogmas Time Warp Autumn. Ooh. I think I may have told you guys in Vlogmas Day 1 that some of the segments that I'll do throughout Vlogmas are pre-filmed. That's to save me some time so I can get things done in advance. It's also to get some of these giant boxes out of the way because otherwise I just have boxes everywhere. I'm gonna have that anyway, but this at least gets a few of them out of the way. This is one of those pre-filmed segments, and what I have for you are 2 giant boxes this size. These are almost 2 by 2 feet by about 7 inches, I'd say. And these are from the Tory Burch Black Friday sale. It's 4 pairs of shoes. I'm not a shoe person, but I was looking through this sale and I know Yota has a bunch of Tory Burch shoes and she has really raved about them. And some of the prices on these were so great that I thought I would give them a try. So I ordered 2 shoes and I got them, opened up one of these boxes, saw them, and was so impressed that I went back and ordered more shoes. So I want to share those with you now. This first box I'm going to open, I haven't seen these in person yet. These just arrived. I was also super impressed with their packaging. There's a receipt. There are the packages wrapped in paper with a little note and the big gold foil sticker. I have to say Baron is not upset that I kicked him off the chair. He's giving me stink eye right now. Poor thing. This chair has been his favorite spot since I moved it to the center of the room. There's a dog bed right there though that's perfectly comfortable. So this packaging is different from what's in the other box. This looks like their regular packaging, and I did request the gift packaging, so that's why they're all wrapped up like this. So if you want this packaging, make sure that you request that in checkout. But there's one, and here's the other. These are bags that are, they have a little Velcro piece there to keep it closed. And when you open it up, the shoebox is inside. These bags are orange on the interior. This has a little clear piece of elastic, not quite a rubber band. There's the pretty shoebox, certainly reusable. My shoeboxes all go to Vincent. That's one of her favorite toys, is to have a shoebox and chew herself a hole in it and then go inside and chew the whole thing up from the inside like a little house that she's demolishing. Oh, I know which pair this is now. It came with a little card with the Tory Burch logo. It says, please note that color and pattern variations as well as slight shedding are natural characteristics of genuine calf hair. Take care to avoid excessive abrasion. Like I said, I've never been a shoe person. Part of that is because shoes get worn on the feet and they get filthy and they get destroyed. So I've never seen the point of spending much money on shoes. These were all around $100, give or take. That's what I paid anyway. Retail was much higher. I think I figured out it was something like $1,300 or $1,400 retail for these 4 pairs of shoes, and I got them for about $400. So fabulous deal. And then look how well they're wrapped. Oh, I think I forgot to show you this. They come with a dust bag as well. It's a drawstring cloth dust bag. Very impressive. I think I'll just unbox 1 shoe from each pair to show you. Oh my gosh, these are gorgeous. Here's the shoe. It is eel on this side and then this leopard calf hair here. It has a little gold edge around the toe. It's pointed on the back. It has the little Tory Burch logo. Has a very small heel, and then the bottom, I don't know if this is leather or if it's something that feels similar to leather, but that is a beautiful shoe. It's shinier than I thought it would be, but I like that. Now I can say on this one, this back part is very stiff. It's not very pliable at all, which was not the case on the first 2 pairs of shoes that I ordered. It says Tory Burch inside on gold, and then this gold that you see feels, I was gonna say it feels like metal, but I can push my fingernail into it, so I guess it's not, but it feels hard. It does say right here it's a leather sole. Mine are all 8.5. I have to say the 2 pair that I got first, they fit true to size. This pair is a little small. It's pretty tight on my foot. I don't know how comfortable that will be, and that worries me some. There's a card in this box too. It says, this style's fabric is delicate and can easily catch or snag. Please handle with care. This pair I definitely was worried about, but I thought they were really pretty, and I thought, well, if it's a pair that I like and I don't wear them too often and I'm super careful with them, then maybe they're worth having. But since that pair didn't fit, I may need to return both of these. I had to get both of them to get this extra 30% off because you had to spend a certain amount to get the extra 30%. That's how these are wrapped. And here's this shoe. These are in tweed. Here's the toe. It has a little T. I don't like that. I wish that wasn't on there. This one also has a little bit of a heel. There's nothing on the back, no Tory Burch logo or anything. The tweed is beautiful. They have bags that match this too. They had them in the sale, so I doubt they're on the website anymore. They were Kira bags. It's a beautiful shoe. Let me see how it fits. Unfortunately, these are tight as well, so I will probably end up returning both of these pair, which is too bad because they're beautiful and I really wanted to have them and wear them and love them. Okay, the next two pair in this box I know I love and I'm keeping, and I know they fit because I have already tried them on. Let's get them open so I can show you. And oddly, I remember what one of them is, but I have forgotten what the other pair is. This also comes with the paper and the pretty gold sticker and the little thank you note. I have my receipt. And I was really excited to see this packaging. This is different from what you just saw. What you just saw was their regular packaging. This is their holiday packaging, and it is so pretty. And even though both shoe boxes are about the same size, they sent me 2 different size bags, which means I get 2 different prints. Not that I'll do anything with these, but here's the first one. Isn't that pretty? It has birds on it, and it's lovely. This has a floral motif, also very pretty. And I love the colors as well. We have the regular shoebox. This one though doesn't have that little clear band. It has this pink elastic, which is prettier for the holiday packaging too. More giftable, I think. Open the lid. You get your dust bag. Pretty tissue paper. And here's my shoe. This pair is buttery soft. This leather is just amazing. It's very pliable here, so it's not going to cut a hole into my heel. It has this sort of squared off toe. I'm not a fan, again, of the giant Tory Burch logo, but it is what it is. It has that little bit of a heel. I think that's lower than the other ones were. Inside looks like that. Just a beautiful classic loafer that will go with just about anything. It is a leather sole with a little traction on it like the others. These will be so comfortable to wear. And this last pair, as I recall, there's something special about these, but I don't remember what they are. Same box with the elastic bands. Pretty tissue paper. Oh, how could I forget what these were? These are spectacular. Check out these shoes. These are amazing. They have a little bit of a squared off toe, a snake print around the edges. The heel is a little bit higher and it has this gold plate with little rivets on it. No Tory Burch logo. It's fabulous. Leather sole. And then up here, you have this black patent leather, and these are horse heads. And I just love that detail. What a beautiful shoe. This is fabulous. This is actually the pair that got me to buy the first 2 pair. I sort of bought the pair I just showed you just to get to the price point to get the extra 30% off. These are fabulous. Yota has some very much like this, but with a much bigger heel on them. And wow. And I know these fit and they're very comfortable. Looking forward to wearing them. I hope you enjoyed that segment, and I hope that it wasn't too weird that I was leaning over the back of the chair there. Come on, get back in your chair, Bear. Come on. Good boy. Finally done with it. What a good boy.